Radha Re Jaya Yashodanandana Rajajana Ranjana Yashodana Yashodanandana Rajajana Ranjana Yamunatira Vanachari Yamunatira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radhe Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radhe Jaya Gauranita, Jaya Gauranita, Gauranita, Jaya Gauranita. Jaya Jagannatha, Jaya Jagannatha, Baladeva, Jaya Subhadramaya, Jaya Jagannatha, Jaya Subhadramaya, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Hari Bha, Hari Bha, Hari Bha, Hari Bha, Nitai Gaura Bha, Hari Bha, Hari Bha, Gaura Hari. Jai Shri Shri Radha Madhav Ji ki, Shri Shri Gaurnitai ki, Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Maiya ki, Grantara Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki, Nitai Gaur Sitanath Premanande, Hari Hari Om. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam namaskritya Naranchaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki. Reading from Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Canto 2, Chapter 4, verse 17. Tapasvino dhanapara yashasvino manasvino mantravidas sumangalaha kshemam na vindanti vina yadarpanam tasmai subhadrashavase namo namaha. Tapasvino dhanapara yashasvino manasvino mantravidas sumangalaha kshemam na vindanti vina yadarpanam tasmai subhadrashavase namo namaha. Tapasvino dhanapara yashasvino Tapasvinaha, the great learned sages. Dhanaparaha, the great performer of charity. Yashasvinaha, the great worker of distinction. Manasvinaha, the great philosophers or mystics. Mantravidaha, the great chanter of the Vedic hymns. Sumangalaha, strict followers of Vedic principles. Kshemam, fruitful result. Na, never. Vindanti, attain. Vina, without. Yat arpanam, dedication. Tasmai, unto him. Subhadra, auspicious. Shravase, hearing about him. Namaha, my obeisances. Namaha, again and again. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki. Translation. Let me offer my respectful obeisances unto the all-auspicious Lord, Sri Krishna, again and again, because the great learned sages, the great performers of charity, the great workers of distinction, the great philosophers and mystics, the great chanters of the Vedic hymns, and the great followers of Vedic principles cannot achieve any fruitful result without dedication of such great qualities to the service of the Lord. Purport. Advancement of learning, a charitable disposition, political, social, or religious leadership of human society, philosophical speculations, the practice of the yoga system, expertise in Vedic rituals, and all similar high qualities in man serve one in the attainment of perfection only when they are employed in the service of the Lord. Without such dovetailing, all such qualities become sources of trouble for people in general. Everything can be utilized either for one's own sense gratification or in the service of one other than oneself. There are two kinds of self-interest too, namely personal selfishness and extended selfishness. But there is no qualitative difference between personal and extended selfishness. Theft for personal interest or for the family interest is of the same quality, namely criminal. A thief pleading not guilty because of committing theft, not for the personal interest, but for the interest of society or country, has never been excused by the established law of any country. People in general have no knowledge that the self-interest of a living being attains perfection only when such an interest coincides with the interests of the Lord. For example, what is the interest of maintaining body and soul together? One earns money for maintenance of the body, personal or social. But unless there is God consciousness, unless the body is being properly maintained to realize one's relation with God, all good efforts to maintain body and soul together are similar to the attempts of the animals to maintain body and soul together. The purpose of maintaining the human body is different from that of the animals. Similarly, advancement of learning, economic development, philosophical research, study in the Vedic literature, or even the execution of pious activities like charity, opening of hospitals, and the distribution of food grains should be done in relation with the Lord. The aim of all such acts and endeavors must be the pleasure of the Lord and not the satisfaction of any other identity, individual or collective. Samsiddhir haritoshanam. In the Bhagavad Gita, the same principle is confirmed where it is said that whatever we may give in charity and whatever we may observe in austerity must be given over to the Lord or be done on His account only. The expert leaders of a godless human civilization cannot bring about a fruitful result in all their different attempts at educational advancement or economic development unless they are God conscious. And to become God conscious, one has to hear about the all auspicious Lord as He is described in the literature, like the Bhagavad Gita and Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. Om Tat Sat. Please repeat responsively. Let me offer my respectful obeisances unto the all auspicious Lord, Sri Krishna, again and again, because the great learned sages, the great performers of charity, the great workers of distinction, the great philosophers and mystics, the great chanters of the Vedic hymns, and the great followers of Vedic principles cannot achieve any fruitful result without dedication of such great qualities to the service of the Lord. Hare Krishna. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langayate Girim Yat Kripatamaham Vande Shri Gurum Dina Taranam. Namavom Vishnu Padaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Śrīmate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin iti namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindubhyeva cha patitanam pavanebhyo Harihi Om Tat Satu. Tapasvino, Danapara, Yashasvino, Manasvino, Mantravidha, Sumangalaha, Kshemam na vindanti, Vina yad arpanam, Tasmai, Subhadra Shavase, Namo Namaha. So the earlier two verses are also having the same fourth line. In verse 15, you have the word Tasmai Shavase, Subhadra Shavase, Namo Namaha. Again in verse 16 also we have the same. And in 17 also we have seen the same verse, Tasmai Subhadra Shavase, Namo Namaha. So this is common. However, this is not the only common thing about these three verses. There is something else. In verse 15, we have Yadarpanam. Yat Arpanam. In verse 16, we have Charana Upasa Danat. Charana Upasa Danat. And in verse 17, you have Yat Arpanam. Now these are different words. So how they are common? Because their meanings are common. Arhanam means, Prabhupada says, worship. And worship means nothing but offering many items of worship. Upasadhanat means surrendering. And surrendering means nothing but offering everything unto Him. Offering. And arpanam. Arpanam means dedication. Dedication means nothing but offering again. So this is another very important commonality between verse 15, 16 and 17. So, in all these three verses, the key word is nothing but offering. We often hear that we need to offer everything to the Lord for His pleasure. Jai Shri Shri Radha Madhav Ji ki, Jai Shri Shri Gaurnitai ki, Jagannath Baladev Subhadra. So we often hear, we should offer everything for the pleasure of the Lord. We offer everything unto Him for the pleasure of that. So, what does our offering or arpanam really mean? Is it that we place bhoga in front of the Lord and it becomes an offering? Is it that we simply say, oh my Lord, I am offering these results unto you. This lip service, does it make that arpanam? क्या अर्पण होता है क्या वो? So what is offering? Offering means that clear and perfect understanding that I am not the doer. I cannot do anything without the empowerment of the Lord. Oh, you are the only one capable of doing everything and anything. Oh my Lord, Radha Madhava, you are the only one who is capable of doing anything and everything. And therefore, whatever I have done, the actual results which I have in my hand now, only belong to you alone. This recognition is nothing but offering. So if we say, oh, Lord's mercy, or if we say, oh, everything belongs to the Lord, I say the car belongs to the Lord, but who is enjoying? Going here and there, I am enjoying. I say this opulent temple belongs to the Lord, but who is actually enjoying? We are enjoying. Oh, so many fans, so many air conditioners, such nice cross ventilation. Who is enjoying? Me. So if we simply say that, oh Lord, I am offering this to you, it means nothing for the Lord because the Lord requires nothing. The Lord has no need of anything because He is Atma Rama, completely self-satisfied. But not only that, He is not just, He doesn't require anything because He is Atma Rama. There is something else. He is the boss. He is the owner. Ishavasyamidam sarvam yat kintichena jagatyam jagat. So everything belongs to Him. So what is that? I go to a person and then he has water and then I take his flask and give it to him and say, please accept water. What he will say? Keep it. I know water is there. But if we do the same thing with great amount of love, oh, okay, thank you. He may not even need it. He may not even drink it. But he will say, oh, thank you. So what is the difference between that and this? Here it is service. There, it's nothing. It's our own service. Prabhuji is sitting. He has got the flask. And if I just go and give him water, I'll become noticed by Prabhuji. So then, he can give me some good service. Not, just simply cooking, going around in a big vehicle or speaking, giving lectures. He can do that. We are distinguishing always. In everything we speak after planning. In everything we plan with a purpose. And what is that purpose? Mujhko kya milega? What is there in it for me? And then we plan, and then we execute our plan, and then finally we say, Lord's mercy. Yes, everything is Lord's mercy. If somebody is killed, if a demon is killed, is it not Lord's mercy? Yes, it is Lord's mercy. If somebody is given some big position, is it not Lord's mercy? Yes, it is. If somebody is removed from that position, is it not Lord's mercy? Yes, it is. So what's the big point in saying that Lord's mercy, Lord's mercy? Unless we have something in it. We have come to ISKCON. We have become devotees of the Lord. We are reading Srila Prabhupada's books so that our lives can be transformed. What is transformation? पहला मैं धोती कुर्ता नहीं पहनता था. I had big hair, such long hair. Now I am clean shaven. Is that the transformation? That is not transformation. That is just a cosmetic external change. It doesn't make any difference. What goes on inside the software, that is important. I make a fan, I make a air conditioner, I make a heater. What is the big difference between all of them? There's not any difference. They will just do only one work. You switch on, they will start whirring. And if it is more costly, then the whirring, the sound of the air conditioner will not be audible, but it's there. It's going on inside. So we have become like big, costly air conditioners. We are not going around telling that I am God, but that is running within us. How? I never thought I am God. I came only to become servant. But I have not given up my enjoying attitude. So what is that? That is the imperceptible, inaudible whirring that is going on inside me. So this temple, by our standards, can you build a house like this? Can you build a house like this? Can we? Can I? None of us can. Even the man who donated the land, even the man who donated the money for this, he cannot build a house for himself like this. So, this seems to be very opulent. But think for a moment, what is the opulence? What is this opulence? When compared with the opulence of Krishna Loka, Vaikuntha Loka, Chintamani, Prakara Sadmashu, Kalpa Vriksha, Laksha Vrutesha Surabir, Abhipalayantam, Lakshmi Sahasra Shata Sambrama Sevyamanam, Govindamadi Purusham, Tamaham Bhajami. What is the opulence? Do you have 1,000 Lakshmis? Do you have one Lakshmi? We don't even have Lakshmi Dasis. We don't have even Lakshmi Dasas. Every stone there, every pebble, every grain of sand is nothing but a most precious, most priceless, most valuable, invaluable gem. So what is this temple for him? But if we have the understanding that Lord, this has been built only because of your mercy, only because you gave me the intelligence to plan everything nicely. You gave me the intelligence to use the right words to the donor, and his heart got transformed. You gave me the intelligence to collect all the devotees and drill them that Krishna's service is very important. Is your friend's wedding important or Krishna's service important? So why you want to delay? Join now. Aja, Aji Aja. కొన్ని ఉంటాయి కదా ప్రభు, కొంచెం ఏదో చేసుకోవాలి కదా ప్రభు, అది చేసేసి వచ్చేస్తాను ప్రభు. ఎందుకు? వై? ఓకే ప్రభు, వచ్చేస్తాను ప్రభు. So much of intelligence has been provided to us. Therefore we were able to speak. The Lord need not come here to achieve anything, and yet He comes here. He has come in the form of Archa Vigraha. He came as Sri Krishna 5,000 years ago. He exhibited all wonderful pastimes. He did so many wonderful things. For whose benefit? For our benefit. All He has to do is just change the percentage of a particular chemical within our liver or within our kidney, and that's all. Tap is completely open. It doesn't stop. Or I'm so fair, so nice, so wonderful. Then some tap is closed. Then I become burst out everything. I become from fair, I become like, first I lose color, and then I become red. I become red like a tomato, and then, from my ear holes, from my nose, from my eyes, from my mouth, everything comes out. This is our position. So we perform so many services only because we are actually empowered by the Lord. Without empowerment, we cannot do. If it is our own, then we could have built our house like this. But everyone agreed, we can't build a house like this. We also concluded, the man who, such a wonderful man, such a good person, if he wants, he cannot even build a house like this for himself. But if he wants to build for the Lord, he can cut across all karma and build most wonderful. So, when someone praises us, we have done something wonderful, we falsely, generally, I am speaking about myself, I take up a so-called humble attitude. Say, oh, I didn't do anything, It's all Prabhupada's mercy now, Krishna's mercy. I didn't do anything. But if our authority tells us, all right, you didn't do anything, okay, good. So you kindly go to another center. Just go to another center. Then nothing is done. So you try to do. At that time, what will happen? Our true colors will come. Do you think that in such a short time anybody has done this kind of wonderful service in ISKCON? Is there anywhere in history? I ask. So what does it mean? It means I am the doer. Here we should understand what happened in this temple. Such wonderful devotee reactions were there. At some point something happened, and then the devotees understood that, what is this? He is trying to control everything. This person who gives money or who gives land or whatever. And then what did our leader say? Hare Krishna Prabhu, I have no problem. You want to do something? You please do it. I'll just go to the next plot. I'll go to the next city. I'll go to the next town. I'll go to the next country. It doesn't matter. Please feel satisfied. Whatever you want to do, you please do. That's what our leader said. And what happened? Immediately that person surrounded. No, Prabhu, you please stay here. Whatever you want to do, according to Prabhupada's instructions, you please do it. But am I capable of doing that? And so, how much difficulty I have done? So much. Now that, columns have come, marbles have come, you want to take over? This is what I will tell. But see, a nice leader, how he spoke. And it was not only for just some effect. It was real. We heard this story. So, this is how we have to be. We have to be completely detached. When we can be detached? We can be detached only when we know that I didn't do anything. So this understanding that I was able to do something because the Lord empowered me, and without the Lord's empowerment, I cannot really do anything, and therefore this result actually belongs to the Lord. Hare Krishna. This is Arpanam. This is surrender. This is offering. This is what Sukadeva Goswami is telling Pariksit Maharaja, making him understand, making him gain pleasure by hearing again, because Pariksit Maharaj already knows all these things, that we are not the doers. Only the Supreme Lord is. And what is the chapter name? The chapter name is the process of creation. So, Sukadeva Goswami has been asked by Pariksit Maharaja, please tell me how the Lord creates these wonderful planetary systems. How does he create the demigods? How does he create Brahma? How this universal cosmic management takes place? From what comes what? I want to know, I am eager to know. So, he is telling that we should understand, Sukadeva Goswami is answering that, we should understand that the Lord is the only doer. All others, whatever they may be doing, whatever great activities they may be doing, actually it's all useless. And if you really see, nimitta matram bhavasavya sachin. Arjuna, aim at these people, that's all you need to do. Say, all of them are going into my mouth. All your big guys, Drona, Bhishma, Kripa, everybody, they are all going inside. All the 100 children of Dhritarashtra, all these demoniac kings, I am killing everybody, see? So if you simply aim the arrow, then you will get, oh, Arjuna is a great warrior. He killed, Bhima killed, Yudhishthira killed, Sahadeva killed. All of you will get great amount of name and fame. All you have to do is just understand that I am the doer. So therefore, to make us understand, he is telling tapasvino dhanapara. Tapasvino para, dhanapara, yashasvino, manasvino para, mantra vidaha, kshemam na vindanti, vina yadarpanam. Vedic hymns, the great philosophers and mystics and the great followers of Vedic principles cannot achieve any fruitful result without dedication of such great qualities to the Supreme Lord. So, the expert leaders of godless human civilization cannot bring about a fruitful result in all the different attempts at educational advancement or economic development unless they are God conscious. Prabhupada is so nicely telling us that you may have so many different kinds of skills that you have acquired because of your karma. But if you want real fruits, if you want real results, if you want results that last forever, then you have to offer it to me. Did you understand this point? We do something. I have chanted some holy names, just like we chanted in the morning. All of us chanted 16 rounds and then we left this place. So how it can become simply a punya or bhakti seva, that trick or that secret is being revealed in this verse. If I do anything, if I don't understand that I am doing it for the pleasure of the Lord, if I don't understand I am actually able to do it because the Lord has empowered me to do, then it will become my act, my karma. When it becomes my karma, what will happen? Because I have chanted a few holy names, it will become punya. If I serve somebody without the understanding that he is a Vaishnava, is a great authority, then it can just become punya alone. Of course, because Vaishnavas are Vaishnavas, Vishnu is Vishnu, there will be some result that is permanent. But the amount of proportion of impermanent result and permanent result, that will keep varying depending upon how much we are actually doing that seva in the right understanding. So when we read, we are reading. Why am I reading today? I didn't read yesterday. I have no plans for reading tomorrow, but I am reading today. Why? Because I have to give a class. Is that good, bad? Nothing is bad. But I will not be able to extract the maximum result out of it. I will get the result what I want to achieve. And what I want to achieve? I want to give a good class. So I can give a good class. But did it become real bhakti seva for me? Somebody who heard me, it may become bhakti seva for them. As much as they are listening, focusing, concentrated, it can become 100% bhakti seva for that person. But to me, that proportion will reduce and reduce and reduce. What will happen? I may get 1% bhakti seva result and 99% some good name, fame for having spoken nicely. See how we missed the opportunity. We could have made it 100% bhakti seva, but we made it 99% material karma. So this is what we have to learn. We have to understand that we do everything only because the Lord has given us strength to do it. If the Lord does not provide me with food, prasadam, can I do anything? One day, 2 days, I may go on, but the third day I will collapse. Okay? And we are so weak people that Ekadashi day, we cannot fast. So Prabhupada so mercifully, his anugraha on us. All right, you guys, you are crazy guys. Okay, you take anything you want, But just that, don't take grains. Don't take vidhala dhanya. Just don't take grains. Or you take a non-grain, or you take fruit, or you take milk, or you take cake made purely of milk. You take ice cream. Actually, Ekadashi is meant to give all the cooks a full days of rest so that they can chant Hare Krishna nicely. But we are giving more trouble to the cooks on Ekadashi day because, Ekadashi means feast. Yes, Ekadashi means feast. Who said this? Prabhupada said this. But for whom? For a newcomer. But for old guys, we have to start reducing our intake. We just try to take this or that or whatever. But it doesn't matter. If we are following the rule given by our Acharya, we will get 100% result. No problem. Just that we should know, I am not eating grains. Grains should not be eaten. Grains should not be eaten because Papa Purusha lives. And therefore, if I consume grains, then Papa Purusha, the Kali Purusha, will completely devour me, attack me. But actually, Shastra says, I should not take anything. Anna nai khaibe, Mahaprabhu told. Prabhupada mercifully translated that anna as grain. But if you go to classic Sanskrit dictionaries, which talks about both material things as well as spiritual things, you will find anna means anything eatable, drinkable, chewable, lickable. That means if Prabhupada had given that example or that translation, then nothing. Hare Krishna. What happened? I am doing Ekadashi. Finished, gone. But Prabhupada didn't do that for us. So we should recognize Prabhupada's mercy and say, he has allowed me to eat, therefore I am eating. Okay, now let me try to reduce little. Because actually, Shastra says, don't eat too much. So in this way, we have to offer everything. So, without food, there is no strength. Without strength, there is no activity. I can't even speak properly. And without speaking, no money collection. And without no money collection, without any money collection, no temple, no bhoga. Then again, no prasadam. So it's a vicious cycle. So it will just, finish us off. And all because? Root cause? I did not get prasadam to eat. That's all. From there, everything. And intelligence. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto matta smritir gnanam apohanancha. Somebody walked in. I know this man. Oh, he's a big guy. He is a big guy. So I don't know, I'm just going in. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, we want to say. But Hare Krishna Gandhiji or Goyalji or Agarwalji automatically comes. From where that came? Krishna wanted us to become the recipient of his mercy by collecting money from that Agarwal or Gandhi or Goyal or Reddy or Naidu. And therefore, Ramana Naidu, Kesava Reddy, Adi Kesavulu, it all coming. After collecting money, when I go to give to my leader, I should understand. This money not collected by me, Prabhu, because I didn't even remember his name. So Krishna only gave that name. So Krishna collected. So please take it for Krishna's service. When we start doing this, when we start practicing this, every moment of our life, as devotees, then what happens? We actually begin to feel the most wonderful things. And what is that most wonderful thing? We begin to experience bliss, ananda. And for that only, one man is opening a sweet shop, another man is constructing big buildings, another man is running a big industry for this ananda. But here I don't have anything, I am just wearing saffron, I don't even have hair, I don't even need to shave my head because it's already become bald, and still I am happy. From where it came? It came from Bhakti Seva. How my activity transformed into Bhakti Seva? By offering it, by giving up the attitude of doership. Ahankara vimudatma kartaham iti manyate. I gave up that. Because I gave up that, Krishna is giving me bliss, happiness. For this bliss, we came to the temple. And if you want to remain in the temple, then we should practice surrendering all the results unto the lotus feet of the Lord. And if we do that, then we get the real result. And what is the real result? Whatever I did, yat karoshi, yad ashnasi, yad juhosi, dadasi yat kurushva madarpanam. So Krishna has said that we should remember that and we should offer it to him, and then whatever japa we have done, it gains permanent results. Whatever translation we did, it gains permanent result. Whatever buildings we build, it gains permanent result for us. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. If there are any questions or comments, if there is time, you can ask. Yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, if we have some skills, so can we engage in the service of Krishna? Is it correct?
We don't require anything to serve Krishna. That means only a skilled person can serve Krishna. An unskilled worker cannot serve Krishna. That is what the corollary of your question. Correct? Supposing I am not engineer, can I serve Krishna or can I not serve Krishna? Supposing I am not a doctor, can I serve Krishna or not serve Krishna? I can serve. I don't know cooking. Can I still serve Krishna? Yes. I don't know even to speak. I don't even have a nice, attractive or peaceful face. My face is like this. Can I serve Krishna or not? I can serve Krishna. Because with this face, I may go there. Hare Krishna. I say this, the man who comes, he does not see this. He becomes stunned. Hare, he cannot even open his mouth. He is serving Krishna. There will be tears in his eyes. You serve Krishna. A karmi, you made him appreciate Krishna. You didn't do anything. You just said, Hare Krishna. So we don't require anything. What we require to serve Krishna? Desire to serve Krishna. Supposing I am deaf, supposing I am dumb, can I chant Hare Krishna? I am deaf and I am dumb. Can I chant Hare Krishna? I cannot chant Hare Krishna. Can I hear Krishna's name? I cannot hear Krishna's name. That is only material. But inside, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Inside. Nothing is coming outside. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Continuously it can go on. So, I don't require to be anything. Why I don't require to be anything to serve Krishna? Perfect answer. Krishna doesn't need anything. Well, what he requires? Our love. To love him. Do you require any? Only engineering college students are loving girls and marrying? You go to village. That fellow, Amma, Bhavanava, talking like that. And then he is attracted to one girl. And then he goes to his father and said, Naina, no, pelli cheskantanu. And they get married. They have children. So, for loving, you don't require any qualification. The only qualification we require is desire. Is it answer? Does it answer the question fully? Yes.
If we have some skill, if we want to serve Krishna, is it a mastering or is it a good? I am asking.
If you have any skill, supposing Prabhuji is our temple president and I am a new bhakta, I came in. But I have got big qualification. I am a computer engineer. So, what do you think? I should, which service I should be given? Straight away I should go to the second floor and then occupy the chair of Sachin? Will he do that? Will he allow that? He will not allow me to do that. He will say, first you just sit down and hear Prabhupada speaking, hear Prabhupada chanting, and take darshan of deities, and you take prasadam. That's all he will tell. He will not give me any service. That is the service. Okay? Why? I'm a computer engineer, I know everything, software, you are all suffering so much. See, that is the problem there. You are not able to exactly understand how much money has come. I will do Finacle. I am the one who did Finacle in Infosys. I want to serve Krishna. Engage me in the right way. That means, give me charge of your entire second floor. What qualification? What will happen if Prabhuji gives me, all right, you are a software engineer, you are this, you are that, so you become head of department. If he tells me that, then in next 2-3 months, I'll be calling him, hey, ఏమే ఎందుకు ఇట్లా చేస్తూ ఉంటారు? బుద్ధి లేదా మీకంతా? So the first thing that we all did is washing pots, washing toilets. Which toilet? Not devotee toilet. Public toilets. Outside people come to our temple. They do their business and go. That one we have to clean. Then what happens? I understand humility. I understand that there is no difference between computer service and cleaning service. Both are C. Computer service C, cleaning service C. No difference. Then at that time, after lot of, getting training my mind to respect all the devotees, finally will tell, Prabhuji, you please see some problem is there. So can you just attend? Yes, Prabhu. At that time, yes, Prabhu. Earlier, Prabhu, I can do it. What's the problem? like this I can do. Only 2 minutes. You ask your person, you change this line, you change this line. Over, aapka kam. Bas, ho gaya. So my pride will only become bigger and bigger and bigger. So therefore, if you say, if I have some skill, should I use it? So what is the answer now? The answer is this. If your spiritual administrative authority tells you to use that skill, then it becomes a devotional service, you do it. Otherwise, you should not say, I am a civil engineer, I know everything, this is all being done wrongly, you put me in charge there. You cannot claim. Because the Lord doesn't mind whether this temple exists, it falls down, or it exists for a long, long time. He just doesn't require anything. He wants you, not your skill. The Lord can simply give you the skill like this. Mukam karoti, pangum langayate, yat kripatamaham vande. That's all. That is devotional service. Okay? Any other question? Hare Krishna, Hare... Okay. Last question.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, like you said about the session we are offering, so in morning also we are chanting, we think I am doing 16 rounds, I am doing 12 rounds. Going with the same, how we can chant in the same mode, correct mode?
Thank you for this question. When we are holding the mala bag, we should understand where we were before we came. We should understand how by the mercy of Prabhupada, which reached to us through the devotees, we should become grateful to them. We should read. We read Prabhupada's books, so we should become grateful to Prabhupada for giving us instructions through the form of his books. And then we should understand that my tongue can only vibrate if the Lord allows it to vibrate. So then we should become aware, the Lord is allowing me to chant. Recognize that, acknowledge that, identify that. Oh my God, I am able to chant Hare Krishna because the Lord is allowing me to chant, empowering me to chant. This is the first thing. Second thing is that the devotees have told us, Srila Prabhupada is telling us, when you chant, you should hear. So there should be a concentrated effort to hear the holy name when we are chanting. Doesn't matter whether we chant 16 rounds or 64 rounds or 192 rounds or 1 round or at least just once. We have to hear. Krishna. I should hear. And I should recognize that sound is non-different from Krishna. Oh, Krishna has entered. So in the same second canto you will say, Karnarandrena pravishtitaha. In the same canto, we will read, I think in 8th chapter, that the Lord enters the heart of a devotee, a person who is chanting his name through the ear holes. And where he will go? He will go to the heart. And what is there in the heart? What is there in the heart? Anarthas, kalmashas are there. If you have taken a house on rent, so the owner gave you the key, so you went into the home. What you are seeing there? Everything is wonderful? No, most of the time it will be very dirty. What do? You take up the broom and then you start sweeping, mopping, everything. That's what we do now. Same way, Prabhupada writes in that purport, Krishna takes up a mopping bucket, he takes broom, he takes scoop, and then he will fully clear it up, clear all the kalmashas, and then he will put a swing, and then he will sit on the swing, and then he will swing within your heart. That is Ananda. So this is what we should think. That I am very fortunate to have this opportunity to chant Hare Krishna. Be grateful to Srila Prabhupada, who empowered the devotees to actually contact you. Be grateful to the devotees who actually became instruments in the hands of Prabhupada. You understand and recognize that I am able to chant because Krishna is allowing me, giving me the opportunity to chant. And you recognize and understand the instruction that when I chant, I should hear, and you chant. If you chant like this, then automatically there will be a great amount of happiness within your heart. And you will never, ever go out of this place. If we don't chant like this, then our next destination can be Mayapur. Why? Because we think in Mayapur we have more freedom. And here, devotees are controlling us. And then after going to Mayapur, our destination will change to Massachusetts. Why? Less control. So what are we doing? We want to come out of control more and more and more and become 16th chapter, 7th or 8th or 9th or 10th verse. I am this. Now I have so much wealth. I have these plans. And because of these plans, I will execute those plans like this. And then I will become more and more wealthy. Nobody can be equal to me. And if somebody is trying to be equal to me, I will kill him. Ishvaroham. So this is the original. So we should stay wherever we are joining. We should stay in that temple. Unless my authority tells me, you please go to that place and serve. I should simply stay. I should tolerate all the problem that I will face here. Then somebody can ask the question, I came to serve. Why Krishna is giving me trouble? Anybody can answer this? Yes. So, 10th canto, 14th chapter, 2nd or 3rd verse, Dayabhak. Prabhupada uses the word, we become the rightful owners, inheritors of the great mercy. This is one answer. Another answer is that I require, if a car after accident goes to the workshop, what they do? What they do? There is so much of, dents are there. What they will do? They will beat it. First is beating, tal, tal, tal. And the more bend, more beating. Light bend, otherwise. So we should never think our authorities are harassing us. Our authorities cannot harass us. That we should understand. Nobody can harass me. Can anybody harass me? Can anybody do anything for me? No. Nobody can kill me unless Krishna wants me to be killed. Krishna rakshya mare ke. Krishna mare rakya ke. Never blame your authorities. We should never blame our spiritual authorities. We should understand They are as powerless as anybody else. And if something is coming out of their mouth, out of their hands, then it is actually Krishna's will that they are actually showing to me. If you find it too difficult, go in front of Prabhupada. Say, Prabhupada, बहुत दर्द हो रहा है प्रभुपाद, थोड़ा थोड़ा कम करो. मैं समझता हूँ मुझे बहुत बेंड हो गया, मगर take little more time and then make me all right. Don't try to make me all right overnight. I am unable to withstand this trouble. Tell him, no problem. But don't say, Prabhupada, why you are keeping this man here? Huh? You know how much true devotee I am. What all I was having, I gave up everything and then came. See how that fellow is tolerating, treating me, ill-treating me. You take care of him. No. Say, please take care of me. Just thoda, little this way, that way. So today is sufficient. You please give tomorrow. Next month. You want next year, next lifetime? No problem. Prabhupada will give. Why? Janma janmanthara you can have and slowly you can get. Or within one muhurta also you can be tinkered and dented and repainted and become as fresh and fly back to Goloka. Is it clear? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So what is the take home points? Number 1, never blame our authorities. Whatever we have to face, they are mercifully, they are cutting down and giving. If they give the full force, we will not be able to survive. So that's the first thing. Never blame the authorities. Number 2, whatever I have done is not what actually I have done. It is all the empowerment of the Lord. Therefore, become aware that only Lord is the doer, and then you offer everything unto Him. When this is done, whatever I do, whatever activities I perform, it will become Bhakti Seva. And for Bhakti Seva, I will get Krishna Bhakti, Krishna Prema. And if I don't offer, what will happen? It will become just karma. And from karma, what do I get? Papa or punya. But this papa or punya, kshine punya, pui, matyalokam vishanti. So these are the 3 things that we should learn. And anything, any skill that we have, if we don't understand, it is actually the Lord's opulence, then we are useless after having become devotees. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki, Ananta Koti Vaishnavandi ki, Nitai Gaur Sitanath Premanande.